Hello and welcome to a Thailand tip, and today I'm going to talk about something that I have not found anywhere else except on a particular forum called the Konkan forum, and upon researching this I see that nobody else has made a video about it, so I'm hoping that this information will be useful to you, and if anybody is out there you can share this video to make sure that people know about it, because it is actually quite important, especially if you're like me where you travel around the country within Thailand. Now what it is called is a TM30, that's Tango Mike. I'll start that again tonight. That's a Tango Mike 30. It's a particular piece of legislation that came in around about 2005, and it's a bit of legislation that sort of makes surveillance of foreigners a bit easier. For whatever reason that may be, the website I have here claims that the initial reason was to combat terrorism.
Wait a minute, this could be some kind of scam!
To know where foreigners are and to make sure that foreigners don't use Thailand as a safe haven. The law, it applies mainly to hotels and residences where foreigners stay. Now legally, it's a responsibility of the accommodation owner to register any foreigners, which is why when you register at a hotel, they take a copy of your passport and your landing card. This is to allow them to register you with a TM30 online. This tells them, the government, where you are and where you're staying. Now, the obvious thing that comes to my mind is that what happens is when you move. Say for instance, I go down from Konkan, I go down to Chantanaburi or Rayong or Bangkok or something like that. If you go to a hotel, then obviously the hotel will register you. So you as a person don't have much responsibility. However, your responsibility is probably when you come back or you move somewhere, is making sure that you are registered, because not only is it good to be registered so you're not breaking the law, but also there's a big fine for the particular accommodation owner. Currently it's about 1,600 baht. And there was a case quite recently on this website and in the forum that somebody, a foreigner, booked into a hotel, obviously got registered, decided to go off to the beach for a few days and then came back, and the hotel owner got fined because once you move, the registration moves with you to the new location. Now obviously, because when he came back, the hotel owner said, well, you didn't tell me you were going, so I didn't know to re-register you, and he refused to pay the 1,600 fine. Now legally I don't know what happened with that, but it does make you think about it. The law is quite clear. It states that all properties that have non-Thai nationals living on the premises must register them with the immigration department. There is actually a crackdown, which is why I'm making this video. There seems to be the latest date for information about this is November, so it is quite recent, and there's a big crackdown in Chiang Mai. So if you're living in that area, then, and it applies to if you have a landlord, for example, and you're renting a property, then it's the responsibility of the landlord, but you need to make sure that the landlord is aware of this. If you have watched my other video, which I don't know if it's out yet, but there is a video that's out in my Thailand Tips series that deals with the yellow and the blue book, which is to do with the registration for the house. You'll find that is above and beyond this particular legal requirement. So even if you are registered in the yellow book as being living at the house or property, this law supersedes that law, so therefore you need to do this law as well. Now obviously it's not your personal responsibility to do it. However, some Farang have been known to go and do it for the house owner. Now there is a legal requirement that they get proxy, i.e. permission, and there's another form for that. I believe it's TM28. which is a proxy form for the house owner. Right, so the consequences that you do not have a registration is with having to prove to an immigration officer where they have been for all the time that they're in Thailand. So this is the whole point about making sure that you are registered with the TM30, because it'll be then, even though you're not legally responsible for the fine, you are then going to have to explain where you've been in Thailand for your stay, and this could put you into serious trouble. There's a very good website there which I shall put a link to. You can go along and see what I'm talking about this and all of the legal requirements. I don't believe that many people know about this particular one. I've never seen any videos about it, so I'm hoping that you can share it and get the word out there. Sometimes we, like myself, we make assumptions, and we don't even consider that there is actually a law like this, because why would you think that there is a law like this? It's very weird. If you have enjoyed this video, this Thailand tip, then you can find my tips every week. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again very soon. Bye for now.